A new report put together by community groups surveyed teenagers right across the city of Toronto. And what it found is that young people want to work, but face many barriers in finding a job.
And of course, our partners from the City of Toronto are here with open ears. Thanks you all so much for coming.
Different faces in the chairs usually reserved for the mayor and councillors in Toronto. Instead, young people came to City Hall to talk about trying to find work.
I've handed out over 200 resumes, both in person and online. And online on Indeed, it actually keeps track of how many resumes you've applied to, so that's how I know this. Over 200 resumes, and I've gotten 3 interviews.
StatsCan says youth unemployment rose to 14.2% in June, up from a year prior. A growing problem that led to a record number of applications for temporary jobs at the CNE this summer. 54,000 applications for 5,000 jobs. When surveyed by community groups about barriers to finding jobs, many young people cited an age-old problem. 77% said a lack of training and qualifications held them back. Other issues for this generation? 3/4 want a job that reflects their passion or sense of purpose. Nearly the same number said a lack of transit and transportation made it difficult to get to job locations. And close to 60% said discrimination against their race, age, or gender was a major challenge, a problem advocates say is worse for Indigenous youth.
You're trying to overcome the stereotypes, you're trying to overcome the barriers, you're trying to overcome poverty, homelessness, and lack of resources all in one. And we're saying, okay, well, you need to succeed and you need to move forward, but we're not providing any resources.
City Hall is looking at how to create 10,000 new youth jobs by next summer, including possibly providing a wage supplement to those who employ young people.
That sounds very expensive.
Not exactly. When you look at how our significant property tax increases in 24 and 25, we have budget. It's a reflection of our priorities.
We have young people who are vulnerable, who are disadvantaged, who have even more hurdles due to a disability, their age, their race. And so I think it brings the narrative that all levels of government and private sector and employers need to come together to break down these barriers.
The message from advocates who work with young people in this city is clear. There is a crisis, and if something is not done to give young people a sense of purpose and some hope, there will be an increase in youth violence and more disturbing headlines in the news about young people and crime. Alan Carter, City News.